Sure, absolutely. And I'm looking at your site here, Ryan, firesteveadazio.com, and I just got a quick text from a listener here, and I want to be clear. I spoke yesterday about the bandwagon jumpers and the people getting off the Gator bandwagon because now they've lost a couple games, and the fire this coach and the fire that coach site, and I kind of blasted the whole idea. My thought was the firing of the head coach site. As I opened up your site and jumped into it more, I really learned a lot. Now we have a little less than 2 minutes before the break, Ryan. I'm looking at one of your pages, could be more successful. And I got to tell you, I agree with all of it. I mean, you're right on point with this stuff. I mean, and this was just really for the Alabama game, but you've laid it out for him. He's got to play to maintain balance and make adjustments. Don't force demps, and Burton must pass occasionally when he's on the field. And you've told him, you've given him a blueprint on how to do this. And we're not seeing it.
Even weeks before that, we don't ever take any shots downfield. And I know that comes off as someone saying like, I'm a Gator fan, I want to see a big play. But we work if there's 9 guys in the boat over the top. Even if he's not confident that Brantley can get the ball down there or that Deontay can catch it, because he really hasn't shown it yet. You still got to take the shots and make them play honest on defense. Alabama in that game, those 2 interceptions came on check down passes when they were up by 3 scores, and they're still jumping the 4-yard passes. The runs up the middle aren't going to be there until we get those safeties out of the box. We saw in the Mississippi State game in the first half, Mississippi State, through that, they hit that deep corner for like 40 yards. The next play, and 25 yards downfield, Will Hill finally comes into the picture because, they've gotten us to back off a little, and that's something we haven't even tried to do this year. That's football fundamentals there is, you've got to keep the defense guessing. Alabama did it to us last year in the SEC championship game. They're running all over us. As soon as we started to push up, they beat us with big passing play, and then we had to back off and went back to the run. It's stuff like that, and then we don't make adjustments during the game. We saw that in the Miami game. We were going to run screen passes, and it didn't matter that the first 7 lost yardage. That's what we were going to do. We were going to run screen passes against them, so we kept running screen passes. And we've seen it with runs up the middle. If we're going to run up the middle, we're going to run up the middle, and that's what we're going to do. One of the biggest things that bugs me is
Ryan, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cut you off there. We're going to have to run to the break. Hang on 1 quick minute for me, all right? Hang on.
All righty.
That, of course, is Studebaker Hawk bringing us back from the break on The Big Show. I do have on the line with me still, I have Joel from thebullgator.com and Ryan from firesteveadazio.com. I would highly recommend that the listeners check out your sites, guys, because a lot of great information week in, week out. Joel, you bring it with fairness and balance. And of course, Ryan, I found your site to be, it initially caught my eye, but it really jumped out to me when I really started digging and started looking at things. It's not one of these sites where it's irrational thought and just throw something out there. You really open it up for us, and I really appreciate that. Hey, about your site or about the whole Fire Steve Adazio thing?
No, just check out the site. There's more content there than I could ever get across really quickly here. So check it out and read through it. There's a lot of stuff to read through, but hopefully it'll be worth your while.
All right. And Joel, how about a plug for your site?
To those fans out there that think the Ryan and I and those people like us of the world, because we have some criticism right now, aren't true fans and are jumping off the bandwagon, that can't be further from the truth. We wouldn't be wasting the time doing this, talking to you on the radio, writing what we write, if we weren't real fans. We are. We just want to Urban Meyer and company can do everything to get it there.
Awesome. Thank you, Joel. Everybody check out Joel's site, thebullgator.com. And thank you, Ryan. Everybody check out firesteveadazio.com. Thank you very much, guys. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Mike. All right. Thanks,
All right. Bye-bye.